The woman who vanished from room 307. A woman checked into a hotel. Security cameras watched her enter. Room 307. She never came out. The next morning, the room was empty. Her phone was still charging. Her suitcase sat untouched beside the bed. The door had never opened. No one entered. No one left. Yet somehow, Emily Carter was gone. No witnesses, no escape route, no explanation. To this day, nobody knows what happened inside room 307. And the deeper investigators looked, the stranger the mystery became. The Ashcroft Hotel stood on the edge of a windswept coastal town, overlooking dark cliffs and a restless ocean. Built nearly a century ago, the hotel had long been surrounded by rumors. Guests occasionally reported hearing footsteps in empty hallways, strange knocks in the middle of the night, and shadowy figures appearing briefly in mirrors. Most people dismissed the stories as nothing more than local legends. Until the disappearance of Emily Carter. Emily was a 29-year-old travel photographer, known for exploring forgotten places and documenting abandoned locations around the country. In October 2018, she arrived in town to photograph several historic sites near the coast. According to hotel records, she checked into room 307 shortly after sunset. Witnesses later described her as cheerful and relaxed. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary. At 8:56 p.m., security cameras captured Emily returning to the hotel after dinner. 46 minutes later, another camera recorded her stepping into the third-floor hallway. She walked calmly toward room 307. She unlocked the door, entered the room, and closed it behind her. That was the last time anyone saw Emily Carter. The following morning, housekeeping knocked on the door. There was no answer. Assuming she was asleep, they returned later. Still no response. Finally, hotel management used a master key to enter the room. What they found made no sense. The room was empty. Emily's suitcase remained near the closet. Her camera sat neatly on the desk. Her wallet, passport, and personal belongings were untouched. Even more strange, the bed looked untouched, as though nobody had slept in it. It appeared that Emily had entered the room and vanished almost immediately. Police were called to the scene. At first, investigators suspected Emily had left during the night, but the security footage revealed something impossible. The hotel's cameras monitored every entrance and exit. Detectives spent days reviewing recordings. Emily never appeared again. She wasn't seen leaving through the front door. She wasn't captured exiting through the rear entrance. She never entered the parking garage. She simply disappeared. The mystery deepened when investigators examined footage from the third floor. After Emily entered room 307, nobody was seen entering or leaving the room for the rest of the night. No visitors, no staff members, no suspicious activity, nothing. It was as though Emily had vanished inside a locked room. Then came the first clue. During a detailed search, investigators found a torn piece of paper hidden beneath the nightstand. Written in black ink were 3 unsettling words. Don't trust room. The message ended abruptly. The remainder of the paper was missing. Forensic experts compared the handwriting to Emily's notebooks and travel journals. The results were inconclusive. They could not determine whether she had written the note. Days later, investigators uncovered a second clue. Inside Emily's camera were hundreds of photographs taken during her trip. Most showed coastal landscapes and abandoned buildings, but the final image stood out. The photograph appeared to show the hallway outside room 307. At the far end of the corridor stood a blurry figure, tall, motionless, watching. The figure was too distorted to identify. No hotel guest matched its appearance. No one could explain who or what it was. The photograph quickly became one of the most mysterious pieces of evidence in the case. Despite extensive searches, no trace of Emily was ever found. Search teams combed nearby forests. Divers searched the ocean beneath the cliffs. Police followed every lead. Nothing. Weeks became months. Months became years. Then, 6 months after Emily disappeared, another disturbing detail surfaced. A former night clerk finally shared something he had never reported. He claimed that at exactly 2:17 a.m. on the night of the disappearance, the front desk received a call from room 307. When he answered, he heard only static, then a faint female voice. According to the clerk, the voice whispered, "He's still in the hallway." The line immediately went dead. Hotel phone records later confirmed that a call had indeed originated from room 307 at 2:17 a.m. But investigators had already established that nobody should have been inside the room at that time. The call remains unexplained. Today, M